Right, well here we are then. Near the hotel, and in turn the first of 3 locations that we need to visit. In order to basically, I mean, to all intents and purposes, stop the island from blowing up rather disastrously. Now, you might remember, at least some of you, oh, at least I hope you do, we've been to this hotel actually. Now, mind you, we had to run away from it because of that, but we were in this hotel before. Uncover the location of the nuclear launch key. Okay. Harbour Grand Hotel. Did people usually keep nuclear launch codes in hotels? I mean, I've been to a couple of hotels in my lifetime. I have, absolutely. But I don't think I've been to any with nuclear launch codes.
What is it? What? Who's there?
It's Santa Claus.
What was that? Stupid noises.
I've come to deliver you coal. Well, lead, actually. Now, let's spec ops this thing, because I feel like a professional right now, you know? Despite my unusual ways of
What's that?
survival.
What?
Yeah, it is survival.
I hear
man.
something.
I know you hear something, mate. I'm trying to speak here. Despite my unusual ways of survival, I still believe that I'm a professional. Target down. I mean, when you look like this,
Hear you.
I can hear you too, mate. A bit too loud, if I may notice. Just a little bit too loud. There you go. Hello, hello?
Oh, ears play tricks on me again.
Right, this corridor's clear. Move on. We'd probably give Bambi an overhaul when we get the chance as well. Though I'm out of adhesive, I think. Which is a bit weird considering
Guts around my neck.
considering the amount of glue and duct tape and stuff that I've looted. But you know, I've Dango down. Considering how much I've modified all my stuff, it's not actually that surprising. Clear left. Clear right, clear left. There we go, that's it. Up, there we go. Tango down. Okay, let's find what you've been keeping so, well hidden away in God knows which corner of this hotel. I'm thinking safe, right? It has to be in a safe in some room in this hotel. It just has to be, right? It's that type of thing. It really is, if you think about it. I appreciate you giving me the mark, to be brutally honest, because as much as I like this game, I don't exactly want to, you know, spend an hour searching this hotel. Oh. There we go. Open, says me. Oh, hello. To Franny. Well, there's gonna be a lot of audio meddling, but, hey, I feel like it's worth it. Let's play this thing.
It's me. I'm at the Grand. In our old suite. 485130. That's the key to the safe room they installed in case of the bombs. Franny, I need you to come quick. I don't know when they'll be coming for me, so I prepped the boat I need you here.
Got it.
Let's spend it together.
Oh well. I mean... Oh, did you... Oh, they... Oh, that is sad, 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 sad. Oh well. I'm gonna lockpick this thing because... Well, mostly because experience, to be brutally honest with you.
Nice.
And I found literally no nuclear key whatsoever. Maybe it's here? Listen to safe room security tape. Ah, there we go.
Hey! Hands where I can see them. Now, where is the key?
Brandy, put the gun down. What exactly do you think you're going to accomplish?
My job. You're going to give me that key, and I'm going to get paid.
Hey, the world's over. Are you really... Ah!
Oh.
Scream all you want, Arnie. Everyone's been evacuated. It's just you and me. Now focus. Where is the key?
Rot in hell! Ah!
We can do this all day, Arnie.
Fine. The hell does it matter? It's on the boat. Fringe COVE docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Write that down.
Was that so hard? So long, Captain. Now where in the hell's the release to this...
Sorry, Brandy. You're stuck with me.
So you didn't end up killing each other because you're in love and don't want to go out peacefully and have to eat each other or whatever. It was far more tragic than that, wasn't it? Damn. Well, I did not expect that. It looks perfectly like a suicide, right? She blew her head off, he blew his head off, and... No, he didn't. He didn't. There is blood here, though, which indicates that he crawled over to the bed. So I suppose there is that. You think about it, but hey. Well then, that was unexpected. We have the location and the access codes to the nuclear key, or the nuclear launch key thing. Defend green top nursery. Like I said, it was not going to happen. Yeah, well, okay then. The armor is so pretty and powerful, and the weapons, it's been a while since I've felt this satisfied about a particular character's equipment and whatnot. Speaking of which, never mind. I'm a little wimp again. Hide. I told you this was going to happen. Did I not tell you this was going to happen? No, it's jokes aside. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, it's just a couple of super mutants. We don't have to stand out in the open and take all the damage. We can, you know, be a little bit tactical despite our badassery. Matter of fact, I believe that the badassness, if that's a word, probably is, comes from the perspective and from the point of being realistic and careful in all situations, and not being reckless, and that's how we got to this point. Also, Bambi's been a huge help. Kill him. I'm sorry, I find that incredibly satisfying. That the way that one shot through his chest. Mind you, he was injured, but like one shot like that through the chest is enough to utterly screw him up. I'm sorry, the audio just... I think we have an audio bug. As in, I can't hear that laser. It could be just on my end. Is that everything? Absolutely not. Is that everything? Absolutely not. Okay. Rooftops? Yep. Where though? Hi. Blew his arm straight off. Oh god. Wait, rocket launcher? No. I do have explosive, I've specially kitted out this power armor to deal with explosives and stuff like that, because it's... I think it's the only thing that killed me in a while, you know? Maybe there's been a couple of other things, but for now, it's been the only thing, and I'm glad I got out of that on time. Yeah, there's just nuclear explosions galore everywhere, which I'm not, you know, a pretty thing, indeed, very pretty thing to be looking at. You know what? I'm busy. I have what's it called? A park. A theme park to attend to and, you know, stop the nuclear death of this entire place. So, no, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to come out of hiding. I'm busy, mate. I'm busy. Let's go. In that direction, correct? Yes, okay. I wonder though, what... The other two places I still need to go to, right? It's not a question of you went to this one and it's over now. You've chosen this path. I hope not. God, I hope not. I mean, I don't necessarily have anything against it right now, considering I'm, you know, just along for the journey and wherever this entire road or railroad even takes me, I don't quite care, to be honest, so long as there's plenty of nutrients at the end of it. But you know, this being a blind playthrough and all, I kind of I'm hoping to make the correct choices. At least in terms of, I'm hoping that what I think this is going to do, it actually does that. So, namely the entire nuclear crisis. Bambi. What the hell, mate? Really? Can I mark you on the map as repair companion? Can I mark repair companion on the map? That's something I need to find out. Can I mark it on the map? No. Shouldn't it be on the map? Probably. Ah, screw him. We're going alone. Was he helpful? Extremely. Is he going to be helpful in the future? Yes. Am I stupid for leaving him behind? Also, yes. Is it a mistake? Again, also, yes. Am I going to do something different about it? Absolutely not. I'll tell you what, though, now that I've left... This is a gorgeous sight. Now that I've left Bambi behind, I I don't know who's gonna carry all my junk for me. It's a bit concerning, but, oh well. Can't have it all, I suppose. What on earth is this, and is this a part of my objective? No. So, we're gonna explore this later. For now, this is a huge... Don't look at it. It's a distraction. You're getting distracted. Don't look at it. Just do not look at the huge mining complex to the left of you. Don't look at that. Straight forward. Just go. Just what's it called? Cardboard vision. No, not cardboard vision. It's tunnel vision. Yes. I'm saying cardboard box, and it looks like a tunnel. It's. You understand my line of thinking, hopefully. What do you mean I'm an idiot? Ah, for God's sake. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision straight to your objective. Just do that. Don't get distracted. This is me not getting distracted. For perhaps the first time in 40 videos. It's true though. It's true. Actually, the second time I think, and the fact that I know that it's only been 1 or 2 times should be a little bit concerning, but hey. Oh, what is this? Fringe Cove docks. It's here, isn't it? Alright. Guns out. Milex. Oh, I don't have any of the, sorry. I don't have the, grenades equipped. I have 14 of them. It's really a rather large number if you think about it. And there we go. Level 40, wow. Wow, okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten to level 40 before. I'm breaking immersion, I know. Let's get back into it. Ah, more Mirelurks, alright. Get down. Doing, oh, crap. Alright, fire in the hole. 2 should do it. I blew off his legs and set him up for a kill shot, so that works as well, I suppose. I'm doing not so splendid on the ammo front, mainly because I've just been using this and nothing else. Though, that said, 45-50 caliber ammo is nowhere to be found, so I don't know. That's one of those things, right? Let's, here, catch. It literally bounced off him, okay. I'm fishing, mate. I'm fishing with explosives. Do you not fish with explosives in your own time? You try it, it's absolutely life-changing. Also illegal as far as I'm aware, but I don't think anyone really cares about the law anymore, do they? That's just a bit of old world nostalgia. Jet. Useful. Very useful. Millennium can, tin can. Tell you what though, I want some sort of UI thing for the power armor or for the glasses or whatever, so that I could see how much I could carry. And no, I think I talked about this, but I'm gonna mention it again because nobody really made such a thing yet. And I know far too little about science and UI and modding to make something like that. Right, we have the combination. I wrote it down. So, oh, this is very useful. 5 stim packs. Pre-war money. I'm gonna take this in a second. Bunch of those. 44 caliber rounds. Sorry, I'm gonna take the 44 caliber pistol because it's entertaining to fire it. That's pretty much it. A bunch of bourbon and mac and cheese. So this is what the nuclear launch key looks like. Okay. Oh, I can use it to destroy the nucleus. Venomous angler. Oh shit. Sugar. I did not expect venomous anglers to be a thing. And I'm level 40 and they're that much more dangerous than me, are they? Okay. This is a regular angler. This is what we do to regular anglers. Wasn't that difficult. Venomous one, though. I'm out of frag grenades, really? This is the worst time to be out of frag grenades. This is the worst time to be out of anything. This is just... The end is nigh. The end is absolutely nigh. Take a stim pack. It isn't gonna help. Trust me, it's not going to help. But take a stim pack. Also armor and gun nut and science and all of... I want all of these things, but I think combat would be a little bit more useful at this stage. Gunslinger. I decided to focus on rifles, so no, not the gunslinger thing. Might do it. Lone Wanderer might be actually a little bit useful, considering how much time I spend lone wandering, as it were. Adamantium skeleton, not that useful. If you can actually believe me. Heavy weapons, Increases hip fire accuracy, staggers opponents, double damage, the last perk. Not that useful in my experience. Explosives do more damage, yeah? Think so. Yep, I'm gonna take that. I will take explosives. Also going to take a... I'm going to take drugs to deal with this thing. So, Jet. And Psycho. Damage resistance, 25%. Hopefully it doesn't come in useful. It might. Excuse me, how many bullets? Oh, and now there's a glowing one coming straight towards me. Straight towards me. Sit down. Please be seated. Crisis averted. Is that a reference to... It's a bug, it's not a reference. It is! It might be. I think it is. I think it is a reference to the Titanic. Excuse me? Oh, it's just a regular angler. It's fine. You're not a angler of the venomous variety, though if I... How many of them? Again? Well, I mean, say goodbye to the Kalashnikov for the next, like, 20 videos. Because we're not going to be firing this ammunition anytime soon. Okay, can I finish my sentence now? As in the one I've started, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. Thank you. So I'm not even going to start anything, I'm just going to wait for another angler to pop up. Like 50 of them. Okay. Get out of this thing, drink water, and then I'm going to talk about, Oh. Yeah, I just remembered. Guys? Yeah. I've got access to a fucking nuke. I have got access to a intercontinental ballistic missile. Actually, it might not be an intercontinental. No, because that'll be a higher yield, right? It's a tactical nuclear missile. Not a strategic one, a tactical one. Okay. So, rephrasing. I have got access to a tactical nuclear missile. You gave a maniac and a cannibal, in power armor, mind you, and marine armor, access to a tactical nuclear missile. Be honest with me. Do any of you think I'm not going to use it? Do any of you think I'm not going to blow the living hell out of whatever I can blow the living hell out of? Come on, be honest. Think about it and be honest with yourselves. Do any of you genuinely think that this nuclear missile is not going to get used? You haven't been paying attention, have you? Oh, you know what? I set off to find this key. I set off to find it. And I thought to myself, things couldn't get much better, can they? I mean, I'm in power armor. I've got badass weaponry. I'm about to just murder people wherever I go. So fear and death into the hearts of my enemies. Then literally tear those hearts out and eat them. That's gonna be amazing, right? It doesn't get any better than that. How naive was I? Eh? How naive. Oh. Actually did a decent bit of damage. You know what? I'm gonna take some red away. And I'm now sleepy. Ah, not sleepy, okay. Interesting. Usually it makes you very sleepy when you take red away and hungry. Oh, okay. And there goes all the radiation away and the medkit should heal it. Also, I'm healing... Is it just me? Or am I healing a little bit quicker now that I have the medic perk? You know, I might be like a tiny bit quicker. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but... You think, yeah, you're a medic, you know how to make your wounds heal faster. Well, no, because I'm taking a stim pack, and its effectiveness doesn't exactly have anything to do with my skill at applying it, does it? Not really, but... Of course, it's a radiation storm. Oh well. Right. Well. I should be extraordinarily careful, shouldn't I? And it just hit me how careful I should be. Run the fuck away. I have no idea what's up there. To be brutally honest, it could be just a bunch of trappers, it could be a bunch of ghouls for all I care. Run away. It's not worth it, trust me, run away. You have a nuclear launch code with you. That thing needs to be kept safe. Run the hell away. right now. These anglers as well? No, probably not, but you never know, really, to be honest. Like 140 something, 154, sorry. 154 bullets left. We started with like 500, right? It's pretty bad. The, ammo situation. Right. Well then, use the launch key to destroy the nucleus, or confront Dima about the nuclear launch. Oh, naive fool. Just to clarify something, I'm not gonna blow myself up, am I? I mean, serious question. I'm not gonna blow myself up, right? I really would like to not blow myself up.
Huh?
If it's all possible. You know.
Heretic!
Oh! They're back. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh! Seriously? Fell in the water. Lovely. Radiation spiking like crazy. Go, 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 go. Jump out of the... Get out of here! Come on. I'm trying to keep the Kalashnikov above water level. Not like it's going to be damaged by radiation or anything. I mean, have you seen how sturdy these things are? Oh.
Every ear shall be stricken.
Yeah, visibility's not great, trust me. Is that? No, that's a barrel. That's not a... Oh, for fuck's sake, again? I should really watch where I'm going. There we go. Did they, I don't know, re-inhabit the nucleus or whatever? It would kind of make sense, though it's been only, like, I don't know, a couple of hours, maybe, since I've visited their fair little place, but, you never know, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I've officially lost any and all hope that I may have had.
Hey,
Yeah, it would make sense there to be fewer of you, wouldn't there? Well, not saying that.
behold, Adam's light.
No, actually just a gun, I mean.
We have been called to
They are surprisingly tough.
Flee!
Oh, check those angles. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna be, you know, stuck inside here when the bomb goes off, am I? Because as badass as this armor is, I didn't quite, you know, have this in mind when I made it. As in, it's tough, but I don't quite intend on, you know, surviving a nuclear explosion in it. And yeah, there's just a few of them. They could be tending to their dead or something, which would be dreadful, wouldn't it? I mean, to just walk in again and murder them all, but right, if we went through this, several times already. It's in the sub, isn't it? Of course it is. It's in the sub. There we go. Actually, Volcano 45. Speaking of 45 caliber rounds and all that, I lost my other weapon. Believe it or not. Yes, I did. I lost my other weapon. It was a combat rifle, I think. May have left it in the Commonwealth, but God knows where it is now. Do I have anything else on my persona that's going to be, I don't know, a bit more convenient for close quarters combat? I guess the advanced 40. I didn't mean to throw it on the ground. I mean to equip it. I guess the 44 pistol, right? Ow.
Adam, my armor!
There we go. It seems a little bit, I don't know, fitting.
Witness Atom's fury.
Oh, my leg! Adam! We'll avenge our fallen.
Close quarter combat in here, very satisfying to use, but other than that, it just seems, I don't know, fitting that I use the pistol that I found along with the key, right? Hi guys, the game crashed. Let's get that out of the way. It's, you know, I guess you're wondering what happened. The game crashed. I'm back here. That's 2.5, 3, no, 4 hours of footage. 4 hours of me playing just down the fucking toilet. Absolutely down the fucking toilet. Because of a game crash. It didn't even come up with an error or anything, it just crashed the game. Fuck! It just shut down the game entirely. I mean, it didn't touch anything, it just went shut down. What do we do? What do we... 4 hours. 4 hours of footage. Not well, yes, because I cut it all out, so yeah. 4 hours of footage, basically. 2 episodes worth of gameplay. I was just about to I was just about to save as well. You know, I was just about to save too. I would use the nuclear launch, go blow the place up, and go to a bed and sleep. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna spend the rest of my weekend just playing through the same shit all over again, aren't I? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm gonna have to end the video here. I'm sorry. It's anticlimactic as fuck, but I need time to think what the fuck I'm gonna do with this game now. Because I don't want to go through all that again. I'm gonna cheat. I'm thinking about cheating. And just, you know, either quick traveling back and forth, which I think I can finagle a way to do that. And if not, just TGMing all the way through, which I think is disabling in this game. Because it's survival difficult. In some way, just cheat all the way through to and back and just screw all the loot, all the pistol and all that stuff is just going to have to skip on all of that. And then, I think I'd rather do that than spend the rest of my weekend just replaying all this all over again. I know, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take me a bit, I'm gonna have to see. Anyways, Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you want to see this series go on, I suppose, because I'm miserable right now. Absolutely crushed. But yeah, of course, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, and bye-bye.